Jazz is in Brighton. Jazz, question or answer?
It's a question, James.
Carry on, Jazz.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay.
How lovely to hear from you.
Oh, darling. Well, my question is,
Yes.
I sometimes buy antique books in Musty or shops, and some of the books, when I bring them home, have a very musty odour to them.
Yes.
So how do I get rid of this? Is there some way of getting rid of the odour of antique books?
That is one of my favourite questions of all time. This must be just about... How do I get rid of the musty odour on my antique books?
Yes.
What have you tried? Have you tried anything?
No, I haven't tried anything because I don't want to ruin them by...
Well, that's the danger. I can see why you're worried about that. It's damp, isn't it, that causes mildew, mildew and damp.
Yes. Well, possibly. I just think of popping them into a plastic bag.
Hard to read.
And then putting in some lavender oil or something. And then leaving them there for about a month or so. And then when you take them out, they might smell fresh again.
Well, they might just smell like, musty with a top note of lavender. A bit like when you've used the air freshener in the bathroom. No, well, don't do that. That's just not nice. All right, so I will. You want to know from? I mean, ideally, we'll just get an antiquarian bookseller on who will tell us how he actually gets rid of the smell of musty old books.
Excellent. I mean, like you, James, I'm clutching at straws.
We are all clutching at straws, Jazz, but some of us are getting a drink as well. Caroline is in Kilburn. Caroline, question or answer?
Oh, it's an answer.
All right.
It was to the lady who was worried about her book.
Jazz in Brighton with her musty antiquarian books.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it worked for books, but what I do with old clothes that I've bought from second-hand shops and junk shops, if you stick them out in the sunlight, it gets rid of the musty, mildewy smell. There's some sort of...
You could just wash them.
No, it doesn't work. That doesn't work. Apparently something to do in the sun's rays, I don't know if it's UVA or UVB, whatever it is, it reacts with the bacteria and gets rid of it.
Really?
Yep.
So if it works on clothes, the problem is we can't go definitive on this because you've only done it with clothes. You've never done it with a book.
Yes, but antique books be made of leather. I've done it with leather jackets.
Yeah, but it's paper. It's paper. You haven't done it with paper.
I've not done it with paper, no, but why not give it a go?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine, but this isn't advice hour. This is mystery hour. We're supposed to be solving mysteries, not offering possible answers to possible problems.
Yes, well, I think it's a good one. I think it would be...
But I think it's a good one as well, but it's not an answer to the question.
Oh, I wish I've got some antique books in my flat that do smell mouldy, and I wish I'd taken them out and tried it myself, but unfortunately on a day like this, it's not going to work.
No, that's very true. I can't. I'm just going to check. I can't give a round of applause for this. So, well, this works on clothes. I mean, we're literally not comparing apples with pears, are we?
No, but apples the principle is the same.
No, it might be, but paper is not clothes.
Yes, but the leather backing would be
all right. So Jazz can go away with an idea that might work, but you can't have a round of applause until we know for certain that it does work.
That's well, I agree with that. That is a fair point.
Thank you, Caroline. Thank you. You don't think I'm being unduly stentorian and strict?
No, but I think other people out there would be pleased to hear my tip if you do happen to see a lovely leather jacket in a second-hand shop and want to get rid of the smell. Yeah,
okay. If you want to get rid of a smelly jacket smell, then stick it in the sunlight. But be careful that it doesn't rain or get nicked.
Yeah, well, if you live in Kilburn, I wouldn't leave it out the front door, that's for certain. Make sure you have your own back garden.
I'm going to give you a round of applause for being lovely, but not for answering the question, all right?
Right.
There you go.
Thank you.
I know how my sat-nav works in my car because it's GPS. The question is, we were driving from Esher to Guildford, and it directed me around Guildford because there was a traffic jam there. How does